What is up, people on YouTube? About to jump in. Second save file. We got a bunch of ugly stuff to get done. We have a lot of T. Jacobs. Should we just do a rando and hope it lands on something that we haven't done yet? We could do a Greedier too. How many people need to do Greedier? We have a Cain, a Judas, a Blue Baby, an Eve, an Azazel, Lazarus, Eden, Apollyon. Enough that we could just, yeah, let's do it. We could do it. Eden. Tainted Eden. Greedier. Tainted Green Dendier. I don't know what I just said. We do have the Ventricle Razor, which means free curse rooms. This is exciting. Mom's Heals. We have contact damage with Mom's Heals. So we do a little bit of this and a little bit of that and then go whip. And we'll take a free black card, I suppose. The same method. I guess we could have just only made one, jumped into it, and it would have taken us out of the room as well. 2 nickels might actually be worth having. I don't know if I actually get iframes enough that I could jump over spikes. Does anyone know that? I don't think I've tried that. Just through the curse room doors. The problem that is that when I get over there, there won't be any way of getting back without jumping on the spikes, right? You can't. So I'm gonna have to take a bunch of damage, right? Player height, I don't know. Maybe use Razor 4 times. T. Eden or Teeden? Eden or T. Eden? Tainted Eden. This is Tainted. And I want those nickels though. Like, I don't see a way of not trying to get them. Of course, knowing my luck, I'll get maybe 1. Ventricle Razor for bomb. Yeah, that's where we're at. That's the question that I'm asking right now, is if I were to do the Ventricle Razor, can I get over there for free? Yes. But now I don't think I can, like, you know, I can't, like, make the hole. I have to walk back over. And we got a Sci-Fly. We have a Sci-Fly. Okay, so let's just hope that we don't ever take damage ever again. We got both of our nickels. All right, we got also a fire rate upgrade that I actually really like. No longer had the Ventricle Razor, which sucks, but it is what it is. I think that's a fair trade. What is this one again? It's the Charming Farts. At least we can use it once per round here. A positive note. Especially if they spawn on me, I'm just gonna blast them. Just an ass blast. Try to be smart about leaving the ones that we charm alive. At some point in time, Sci-Fly is gonna have to take a break. We should be ready for that inevitability. If I charm one of these guys that ends up spawning a fly, I do believe I get to keep that fly indefinitely. I got one of them. I got that guy down there too. Didn't want to kill him though. He was my most dangerous enemy right there. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Let them work that out. We'll let them hash it out a bit. What happened? Not much happened. Sci-Fly, love ya. You're great. Oh my goodness, those shots though. Monstro Buddy didn't help too much here. Keep doing that good stuff, Sci-Fly. What's up, Malo? We could totally buy a key at this point in time. We could buy an item if we really wanted to. Boiled Baby, I think, as far as contact damage goes and things trying to hunt me down and I'm running away from them, I think Boiled Baby could deal a ton of damage here. Specifically for crowd control, it's floating behind me. It just sprays out shots when things get near it. I think it's pretty okay for this. But I don't know. Maybe I should go for range. Maybe I should go for more health since I'm, like, low. 100 bits from Old Joe. Thank you for that. Get a key. The item rooms are so good, Huts Tim. Want to see how good it is? Bam, Tech X. Hey, pretty good. Does boiled baby count towards conjoined? Yes. Okay. 3.5 or 5.3 damage per tier. Familiar that fires chaotic bursts of tears in all directions. King Reels. King Grillzerd. I can say it. 13 months. Let's go. More unlocks. Love your content. Huts, keep up the great work. Thank you so much for the 13 months. Yes to boiled baby. Range is P-bad though. I think range is very, very necessary on the final boss battle. So I think that range is something that we should consider. At the very least. Thinking yes to boiled baby. Conjoin not too much. You have a risk because of the run rerolls if you take damage. True. You know, now that I think about it, I think it kind of just muddies up the screen a little bit too much. Hate the D8s. That's good. Yeah. I just feel like it might get confusing to dodge things, but you know, it's fine. Let's do it. Let's see. Let's see if I'm correct about that. About his usefulness. It might be hard to tell right now. It's really gonna shine when it comes to enemies trying to chase me down and do contact damage, which once again is probably my biggest weakness with Sci-Fly here. Is the contact damage that we might endure. Charmed one of them, couldn't even catch up to his brother. Come on now. And I think one thing that really sold boiled baby for me right at the end there, why I made that final decision, is because I'm most likely going to take damage at some point in time, and it's just going to be one more thing that could be re-rolled into something good. Draper, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome. But it is going to be, it makes a mess of the screen. But that's right there. That's what he does. Ishide. Annihilation. Don't really want to deal with the devil with this health, so we're gonna keep pushing on. Huts will never take damage. Fingers crossed that is the case. Honestly, I forgot that jumping over the spikes made him reroll, so when we did reroll and get Sci-Fly, I was a little confused. 2/3 conjoined. First screen is pretty nice. IMO. Just got Repentance. Woo. Joy. Caves, what do we got? We got a health upgrade, which is honestly not bad. And the health upgrade gets re-rolled. Do we keep the health? Always a question that I feel like I always have and never remember. I'm going to take the risk here. I think worst case scenario, I mean, we get nothing. Best case scenario, we get 10 cents. Okay, we got our money back. It's fine. Banky. Yeah, I do think that the Mom's Box could be like a totally solid play as well. We get a good trinket, could really make a difference, but I'm going to open up the golden chest. Bloody Gust when taking damage, gain speed and tears up. That'll apply once, maybe. Or maybe even none. Maybe even 0 times. Double key gamble on the chest. What do you mean double key? Like buy another key? What do you mean by double key? Our champion, thanks so much for the 8 months. Welcome back. Boil baby's loaded. Got a loaded diaper. Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of holy fire. That was cool. Didn't mind that. We'll take our Liberty Cap here that we just got. I don't know if it's true or not, but it feels as though there's an increased chance for payouts from mushrooms and possibly everything if and only if enemies are the ones to break them. Once again, I don't know if that's true or not. It's happened so many times. Like the majority of the time that I get magic mushroom is because an enemy blew it up. Oh god, oh god, oh my goodness. Yikes. That would have been bad. I did not have a spot to go. Oh, it's a challenge idea. Tainted Judas and can only use dark arts. Some of these challenge ideas are like good challenges. Like that would be tough to do. might be a boring video. Might be a boring challenge, you know what I mean? The whole, like, don't ever take any item rooms thing if it's not backed up with some fun things. It's kind of a slog. Not saying no ever for that. You know, I could maybe make like an edited video on that and it would be spicier, you know, with commentary, but... Tarnished Judas trailer. No, I have not seen that. These nubs are... Oh, they ate each other! That worked like a charm. But these nubs are dangerous. Holy crap. High health little nubs. Very, very dangerous to be next to. Because of the shot height, I don't think that sci-fly can just hit them all. You have to wait until they're in its height range. What's up, girl? What's up? You want a snack for all the subs we've been getting? This would work right now. Come here. Over here. Treat. Subs equals dog treats. Yes. Be happy. Be happy. You happy? You happy? Jelly Belly 4-5 volt unicorn stomp. Stump would be fun, but maybe boring. I'd have to take an edit. I mean, maybe good for stream, since you guys, I feel like, would be down for me suffering on some sort of slog. You saw Ed's announcement. No. What's Ed's announcement? I'm going to take the bank here. 516 fire rate. We can break the cap because of the teardropper. Once again, I really like the teardropper. Some people think it's really, really bad because it's kind of chaotic when you shoot. Your two eyes shoot at different speeds, but generally speaking, it's a lot more tears than what you would have. Unboxing of Isaac. Hello from Romania. What's up, Romania? There's a monthly Isaac merch box now, I guess. Monthly Isaac. Oh, really? These guys are is it a 2 or a quad charge? They're the quad charge. I don't have my eyes on the other one, so it's going to be hard to tell when it's charging. Gotta keep them behind the red poops. No, we failed. Oh no. It sounded like the guy up here died, but I think he was just bouncing off of the red poops. You've got to be almost dead. How did the other one die? I must have mixed them up because I focused down one of them really hard. Must have been a mix-up. You've seen him a downstairs mix-up. Angelic Prism or Divine Intervention. Probably Divine Intervention, or sorry, Angelic Prism here for the passive ability because I'm just so focused on running and dodging that I'm not really going to have too much time to focus on the Divine Intervention. But that being said, the Divine Intervention, when used properly, is pretty cool. Damage from the red poop, I guess. I'm pretty sure that the red dips, or the red dangles, are immune to red poop damage. They are red poop, after all. Rotten Baby focused on the other one. Oh, that could be. That could be. Prism works with the baby. Oh yeah, Boiled Baby. It could be if Boiled Baby shoots through it. Sometimes it changes the properties of the tears as well when they go through the prism. Like it gets more range and like weird. Take the gay triangle. Okay. Prism because rainbows are cute. You're Tainted Eden! Thank you, Gem and Pie. I didn't know that. That is news to me. So what you're trying to say is it doesn't matter what I take. That's an interesting, that's a bold statement. Bold statement that nothing matters. Just take random bullshit that guarantees that you die. Because who cares, right? Mom's box! I mean, I have a trinket now. And Ooh. Also, why are you screaming at me? There's no need to yell. Give me the trinket. Trinket would have been really cool. The money's fine. I'm not really, you know, here to complain. I can play Demon Beggars without changing all of my items. That is a thing that can happen now. And I do believe that Demon Beggars can pay out in less than 5 or 6 turns. We have a squeezy here for more fire rate. Probably going to be capped. Probably capped at 6 or something. Pay him Bloody Gust. That's true. We'll get those tiers and speed upgrades. And that was 4. He paid out with a Perth Roam. Perth Roam could be spent in... deal with the angel if we get one, or even a devil room. You know, if we get a devil room, there's no sense in snuffing it now. Eternal D6 rerolls pedestals in current room, 30% chances for an item to disappear. I think that would be worthwhile. I think that God doesn't exist. Evidence A. $752 fire rate currently. At first I thought it was the D1, and I was actually excited about it because we could just keep making more money. Right? Or D1 a bomb or a key or something that ends up falling in the floor. I did not mind the red poop. Big crowds. It did make a safe place to be, like, initially. Right? You fart on them, and then half of them aren't even, like, coming after you. You just make a getaway, you get to the safe location. And we're overwhelmed. And we're overwhelmed. There's nothing I could fucking do there. Not a chance in hell that was gonna end differently. We have devil item rooms with this trinket. That's a shame. I mean, they really had to line it up fucking perfectly to get me with that combination, and then they did it. They did it. Nope, there goes Godhead. We had it. Now it's gone. A brief moment. Welcome to Tainted Eden. It's absolute bullshit, and I hate every second of it. I guess analog stick. Ah, shit. Are we even gonna get enough money for that? Probably not. We got Botfly on a positive note. Oh, Botfly that just did not shoot any of those projectiles down on the last one. These white skulls are going to murder me. You're not going to hold on to this combination for very long here. This Maw, too, is not a good one to fight. Got the skulls, we got the eyeballs. Got this red Maw. Even just the Maw with the skulls, I think, is going to be an absolute nightmare. Oh, didn't even see what hit me. Didn't even see what hit my face. Quad shot plus bouncy here. Bing, 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 doo, doo, doo. Effing yikes, mother flipping yikes. I can stomp on these. That's really nice of you to do that for me. Thank you. Love the new look of the champion bosses. All my health is gone? What happened with my health? I had like 6 red hearts. Did I get 9 lives? I must have gotten some sort of 9 lives that took everything away. That's why we can't have nice things. We did afford the cricket's head, which is good for the, you know, next 5 seconds that we have it. See, Hots, I told you, you're Tainted Eden, you're dumb. You know, I think that money equals power could be a cool thing to have here, but we just spend our money when we get it, and we don't really keep the money. I don't know if it's worth taking. Probably lost the health upgrades with the reroll. Health ups rerolls too, so it's not like every other situation in which you have a health upgrade and you reroll, you lose the health upgrade with Tainted Eden. I can't remember it because it literally works differently in every situation. Items that grant you heart containers take away this hearts if you lose the item. Was changed a couple patches ago. What stats could you sacrifice for damage? I don't think any right now. What achievement are you going for? This is Greedier. So Greedier. Will you take away my head cold? I'll pay you in top tier hugs. You're ill and you want to hug me. This is how head colds, this is how the cold and the flu are still alive. Like I'm tempted. I'm not sure what else I'm going to use my health for, but I was probably just going to say no to it. Decent fire rate with quad shot right now. Caring is caring. Only after you cure my head cold, good sir. Damage. Damage. Omelette du fromage. I think that if we were to get the consolation prize, even if it gets re-rolled, we might still keep the stat upgrade. Some weird stuff going on with that. Fanny pack? For 7 cents? Maybe? Possibly? More damage. We are slow right now, so dodging is dubious. I've been using my spin to win just for movement to like get out of there. Bum 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 bum. Hey, we have Abel. Didn't even realize how lucky we are. Decent DPS currently. It's not too bad. No. Poke, thank you so much for the 8 months. Always glad to catch a stream. Neo Console for 2. Welcome back. Marcel Shell 77. It's too many. He love you long time. Too many. I'm gonna have to cut you off. You're drunk off butt baby power. Oh my god, I didn't even see that guy. Me, Sir Fred. Hats off to having good range. Bing. 23 cents. What are we gonna do with it? Cut these nuts. Sorry, I'll leave. Can you still run over rocks? Still believe we have Stompy, yes. Constipation prize gave us a speed up. I should have realized that was the case. Toe ranks. Sexy, awesome, amazing tier 3 sub for 5 months. Welcome back. Hey, speed's good. I mean, not having speed is a run killer. Speaking of run killers, this is fun. There we go. Play a second. Good times were had by all in that moment. And that's not a ridiculous amount of creep at all or anything. Nah, you're good. We're cool. What the frick do we have? Is it good? Still refuses to give me angel rooms. So we say sayonara to everything that's ever been good. And we cry ourselves to sleep. Alright. Completely fair fight. Yeah, that one was... you know... would have put my money on the bloats. At least speed isn't an issue anymore. What do we got going on? Toe ranks with 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much, my friend. Let's celebrate with the pup. Come here, Coley. Shake. Good girl. Down. Lay down. Down. Dead dog. Can you do dead dog? I tried to teach you yesterday. Can you do dead dog? Dead dog. Good girl. We'll get her there. All right, up. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Good girl. All right. Good stuff. You have chat to thank. Yes. I do have a key. Let's pop into here and get some Tech X, I suppose. If I have to, if I must. Tech X, Strange Attractor, baby. We also have Magic Mush in there. Let's not forget that for that damage that we sorely need. All right, all right, all right, all right. Just maximize our speed right now. We have, wait a second. We have 2 of those green syringes. 2 of the green syringes right now. So technically, if I take Speedball, I get a third syringe, but no, I already have a third syringe, but they were re-rolled too. So we'd actually get 2 more. I can do tricks too. I did. Well, if we can hold this till the end, I mean, we have health generation and infinite range. It'd be really good for the final boss, but I think we all know that that is a dream that won't come true. I don't know how I lived through that. I'm pretty sure there was a set of 3 of those invisible dudes on the bottom as well. Thank you for the piercing. Holy hell. No. The Strange Attractor was sucking them into my corner. We kept their health for a generation though, so that's good. Back down to 6 damage though. Gained some health in the process. Well, should we take that speed ball? Sorely needs speed. Maybe. Maybe. Rip Tech X. Lump of coal would be nice, but I'm not going to get it now. Little Spewer, not my least favorite. That's just a good shot. This book should still give me homing even if I take damage. On a positive note here. You suck is what I heard. I'm hearing it in the game noises now. Is that lodestone? Yeah, lodestone. Sometimes we hit him with a magnetic shot, which causes other enemies to be gravitated towards them. So if you have something that has like a wide area of effect or piercing, pretty good with lodestone. This is fine if I can just get a free item here. Not fine. Hey, Tech X is back. 6 damage Tech X could be worse. Polish Bone. Hey, we got Botfly too. I don't think really any one of these things is going to be that good because they're all upon clearing a room. Friendly Ball. Get that lump of coal. We could get double lump of coal. Let's do it. Oh, it's bad. They don't stack. Hey, I got flight though. We do half price curse room with flight. All right, horrible idea. Let's go to that secret room because we know where it is. Ooh, hello. Is that a golden bomb? Do we have a golden bomb? No, why was it golden? It's Nancy. Nancy did it. There's a free card with flights. Where is this card? Is this card? Shariato could be good. Okay. This is Polish. It's a Polish bone from Poland. Spawns friendly bony on clearing rooms. Ooh, hey. Oh, nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, Jesus. Damn it, Nancy. Eye of Greed. Every 20 tiers, shoot a coin tier that turns enemies into gold. You know what? Let's try it. I think it's actively bad most of the time, but with Tech X, I think it's going to be fine. If we shoot out one golden laser and it ends up hitting a number of people, and then the next few lasers kills it, we're going to get more money back than we put into it. I'm going to kill these guys without rerolling the machine, unless I actually do want to reroll the machine, and, you know, maybe I do. I think that the bar soap here has some potential, but glitter bombs did it. Isn't that Nancy bomb? This is Polished Bone. This is Tainted Eden. I think we're gonna go for a reroll here. Want something more exciting, like a speed upgrade. Half off key in the last floor. That's pretty good. I can appreciate that kind of stuff. It's like really nice. Well, that's pretty much the game. Pretty much over now. Can I get one of these guys? Is it just gonna be the heart, or am I gonna get the mask too? Because if I get the mask too, it's just the heart. Just the heart. Nice little rune there. Tech 5. Bone shots. These guys have some decent range. They're shooting from almost off screen. That was astral projection, I think. Blood puppy that's pissed off already. Let's just get a super... Oh, blood puppy died. I was gonna say, let's just get a super blood puppy and then sick him on ultra greedier. Like, that could have been a definite move. Oh, I got hit again, I guess. I don't know how or why. Probably not gonna be able to keep this active item. Do I want to pop it, turn it into a passive item that we could maybe use? Godhead. Or do I want to... Oh, God, the range. Or do I want to keep it so that rerolls into another active item? 5 for 100 bets. How do you feel about doing 1 or 2 marble runs on Thursday evenings for Tim stickers? Sure. Sure, we could do that. Look at the top left, Huts. The top left active item, the one that I've just been talking about for the past 2 minutes, that one? Is that the one I'm supposed to look at? Do you want me to look at that one? Yeah, is that the one? Missingno did not get re-rolled. Pop it in the secret room. Top left. Oh, you're talking about the top left of the top right. Yeah, we got our lump of coal back. And now we sacrificed our active item. I think it's just worth buying things just to have things. I guess I could have saved up for that lunch. We can still get the lunch. I say you get the healing anyways from a health item. Now, range is garbage. It's going to be re-rolled anyways on the next floor, as you guys pointed out. We're immune to bombs. Oh, okay. We're not anything anymore. They spawned directly on top of me, and I wasn't able to actually get out of the damage zone fast enough. Just one of those things that happens in the game that just completely shoves a middle finger inside of your urethra. I don't appreciate that kind of thing. I do appreciate the fact that the boss died immediately. Well, that's kind of neat. Is my chance to restock on an active. I'm not going to take it, though. And we'll go die gracefully at the Ultra Greedier fight. Fair? Anything I can use this stuff for currently? I could bomb some of those guys. I could try to get a nickel out of this. Appreciate that. Yep, living the life, baby. Context is lost way more than you think in your minimalist comments. Look at top left. That's my ceiling. Oh, I was like, what happened to all my stuff? Of course, Missingno. We have Polyphemus, Tech 5. What else is in there? I'm looking for it. Anti-grav on the bottom of the list. We have 26 damage, which is like really, really good, of course. Range is actually pretty decent, so if we could hang on to this, there's some potential. You have Steven. Oh, yep. Good thing we detected the Steven. It could have been bad had we not realized, though. Oh, yes. Sensor. Sensu beam. Two doors. Not the worst with what we got going on here. I'm really relying here on my piercing. This could be bad. It did actually hit me. I swear to God that was not close enough to hit me. But here we are. Honestly, probably should not have taken the Head of Keeper. It's going to spawn money on top of Ultra Greedier, and then he's going to take it, and it gives him health. I was like, ooh, yeah, that could be a cool thing. No, I don't have Money Equals Power. It's possible that we get Money Equals Power, but... yeah, we're not even strong enough right now to break coins. Which is bad news. It's been fun. Been fun. I got hit by nothing there. There's fucking shot speed on this boss. They're not meant to be dodged. Easy peasy. The fact that the game completely rips one of your items by putting Missingno there is a giant kick to the dick. I don't really feel like that's like a good thing to have happen with Tainted Eden. It's obviously not good for me. I'm just saying good game-wise. Like Ed and Kilburn should, or Vin should fix that. I'm not strong enough to break any of these coins. I should just stop trying to break them. Accept the fact. One bomb will do me in here, which is the problem. Maybe taking damage on the door lasers would be the... never mind. Oh, yeah, there it is. Like, apparently it didn't do full heart of damage when the bomb blew up. But I ended up dying anyways. Actually, though, like a really, really, really bad run. Just strictly. The run was horrible. I did not like it. We had a couple of good things in there, but then it's Greedier. I mean, I don't know what you want. It boils down to luck at this point in time, which is obviously something that just pisses me off. Frustrating. Coming from a streamer's perspective, you guys are here to watch something fun, engaging, and hopefully good, right? And when it boils down to just RNG, it makes me look like a complete jackass. So I'm obviously frustrated on my point of view. Toe Ranks, 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much for that. This is why I rarely ever play roguelikes that are strictly that boil down to RNG. I like skill-based ones, where I can get good at them, and then you guys can come watch me play it, because, you know, some of you guys are like, I need tips, I need tricks. It's too tough. You don't look like a jackbutt to me. Thank you guys on YouTube for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.